Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome back to My Sims as someone who has never played My Sims before. Last episode we became a 4-star town, which means in this episode we're gonna have a whole range of new townies and commercial sims become available to us, and I haven't picked someone yet. So today we're gonna be finding out together who we're gonna be helping in this episode. I'm hoping to get a townie and a commercial sim, and actually I have done a little bit of research on the sims that are gonna be available in the rest of the game, right? So that I could make a list of the ones that I desperately want to be a part of my town. I have lots of spooky sims on the list, but I also have some non-spooky sims as well that I think are just going to enrich SezTopia. So with that being said, my friends, let's just jump right on into My Sims, okay? Let's get it happening. I'm so excited. Now that we're a 4-star town, and it's like the intrigue of me not knowing right now who we're going to be helping. Very good. We always just wait for that, right? All right, so that's right. I have just remembered as well that last episode I changed my outfit. I kind of immediately want to change my outfit again, right? Now, ooh, we are daytime. I can't remember if we've had nighttime. I might just go and see if there's anyone at the hotel or if I need to bring on tomorrow. I can't remember. No, I'd say it's the same day that we finished last episode with, so I'm going to need to wait until tomorrow. I want to change my outfit again, like I mentioned. I love Violet's dress, but I kind of want to wear something that we don't have anyone else wearing. And there's another outfit. When I was editing last episode, I'm like, why did I not go with that outfit? It's like the perfect outfit. So I just want to visit Dolly D Hart for a second. Now, like I said, I've done research on Sims that I would like to have on the island. And the outfit that I'm going to put myself in, I know that someone that's going to be moving to the island will be wearing. But I'm hoping that maybe we won't be moving them in for a little while so that I can be the only one wearing the outfit that I want to wear, right? And that outfit is this one. It's kind of the perfect vibe for me, actually. Like, it's wearing a choker, it's wearing the belt, it's wearing a long sleeve mesh shirt. That is so very me. Some chunky shoes as well. Also, I think it just looks adorable. So that's the outfit that I want to go with. I know that one of my Sims eventually is going to be wearing this outfit, but not for right now. And then you watch, they're going to be one of the ones that show up tomorrow, right? All right, so I guess maybe while we're waiting for a new day to come, maybe I'll go and have a look at prospecting and fishing in the new areas that I unlocked last episode. So we'll go to the desert first because we're right next to the desert. And in the desert, there's the junkyard and like the cave area in the junkyard. And then there's also the residential area that I can fish from down by the beach. I think we're going to come across the residential area first because that should just be over here through that gate. And over this way, let's see what fish we can catch in the ocean. Oh, I forgot how to fish. I do that every single time. And it's been so long since I've been fishing as well, right? Kissing fish. Okay, interesting. Oh, fish bones. That could be a good one. We're going to check that out. Tiny shark. Okay, as opposed to massive shark. Okay, I'm going to leave fishing because I found no other ones, but that's interesting to know. Do we have anything else that can be explored? Okay, there's another pier over here. Well, maybe we'll check this one and just see if there's any different kinds of fish that we can get over here. Oh, gold and beach ball. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I've only found gold and beach ball there, so I'm gonna leave fishing for a second. I was gonna say I can go swimming. No, I can just sort of tread in the shallows, right? That's okay. So just fishing in the residential area, that's totally fine. Let's head out of here now and we'll go and have a look at the new junkyard area that I found through the other gate. See what we can get from there. Prospects, let's do this in the main junkyard area. Let's see. Okay, what is this? Globe. Interesting. And we've got pencils? Okay, pencil. It's an interesting vibe. I'm not really a fan of all of these bugs on the floor, but that's okay. Okay, well, I've only found globe and pencil in this part, so I'm going to stop. And I'm just wondering if through here we get a different prospect area. We do. Okay. Let's see what elements we can find, what essences we can find in this area. Gold star? What is this? Alien. Whoa. I've got some ones that I'm going to be really interested to take a look at. Rocket ship? Okay, so we found 3 in this one. We didn't find 3 in the other one. All right, I reckon it might be time to go inside the little... Where am I? I'm lost in the junkyard. Is it through here? It must be over here. Yes, there it is, inside the little junkyard bunkery thing, because we've got these trees. What do these trees have? Robot essence. They need oil in order to grow. Are they all gonna be robot essence? Let's see. Oh no, that one's gears, and this one is springs. Okay, so interesting. We can't prospect on the floor in here? No, it's just gonna be the trees. That's okay, all right. Well, I've explored that area. There's 2 areas, 2 things that I can explore in the forest as well. And I think I would like to do that. We can have a look at what the chess piece essences are. And then we can also have a look at the math cave. Oh, I just went back into the junkyard. All right, we can have a look at what the math cave and find out what math essences we're going to have as well. It kind of scares me a little bit, but that's okay. All right, how are all my spooky Sims doing in the forest, right? Are you all living it up in here? You loving it? I've got more that are hopefully going to be joining you in here today, although we're running out of area, of room in the forest, and there's like one specific townie that I would really like to have live in the forest, so I need to save a space for him because it kind of makes sense. Anyway, let's find out what these chess pieces on these trees are. We've got knights, and we've got knights. Okay, they're both just knight trees. Okay, that's interesting. Just the one. And then let's head over into the math cave and find out what's going on in there. Over the bridge and into the math tree. All right, let's see. Oh, there are more chess pieces. We've got rook, we've got pawn, and more pawn. Okay, interesting. Well, that, I guess I don't really know why it's a math cave in here then. Because I mean, I know chess is a game of strategy, but it doesn't need maths, right? Anyway, that's fine. Now I know what all the new essences are. That's exciting. I'm just thinking that I want to relocate Rhonda's house because Rhonda doesn't really fit in the forest, okay? I want to relocate Rhonda's house. Yes, I do. I think I'm going to put her in my garden. Okay, I feel like maybe that, or maybe I can just put her, there's this one plot in the main town that I feel like maybe she would fit in better. I'll wait here while you find me a new lot. Okay, well, I'm really glad that I can do this, right? Can I? Thank you. I couldn't move for a second there and it scared me. I didn't know what was happening. All right, so there's this one random lot in the main area. It's just over here. It's kind of on its own. Right here, this one. I'm kind of thinking of moving in Rhonda there, or we do maybe have a lot over by Pat as well, and maybe that could be where Rhonda could go. So there's our house, and then Pat's over here, and we've got this random lot here. Maybe I can move Rhonda in here. Move in Sim Rhonda. Thank you. I'll feel better about... Oh, you want me to redesign her house? Okay, look, I guess we're doing that. I guess we're just doing that. That's okay. There we go. That's going to be Rhonda's house in her new area, okay? What do you think, Rhonda? You like it? Let's go in. Oh, also, I think it's getting to nighttime, so that's exciting. Rhonda, what do you think, my girl? Do you like your new place? Sleep is for old people. That's my motto. Oh, goodness gracious, my girl. Well, you're a young person, and look, I'm 33, and I'm realizing... I love sleep, so maybe call me old. Anyway, it is nighttime, so I'm going to bring on tomorrow. I'm glad I just moved Rhonda as well, because I've been thinking about that for a little while, that she doesn't really belong with the... Well, not that she doesn't belong. She does. But I would prefer to have my spooky Sims in the forest, right? Anyway, I would like to sleep until day, where we can find someone to move in.
A few moments later.
All right, buddy, who have you got for me in the hotel today? Okay. Oh, straight away, I know exactly who I'm going to be taking. Okay, we've got lots of people in here, though. I made a list of must-have MySims, right? So let me talk to everyone else first. Let's talk to you, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be taking you, my girl. We've spoken to you before. Clara? Clara. Hey there, I'm Clara. This town looks adorable. Can I live here? No. Well, I don't know. Are you on my list? Maybe she's on my list. I shouldn't just discount her. She's not on my list. Clara, you can't live here. Who are you, my guy? You're the toy maker? Terry. I don't think Terry's on my list. No, Terry's not on my list. Why, hello, I'm Terry Toy Mender, an expert toy maker, toy designer, and toy fixer-upper. Does this town need a toy store? Not right now, but maybe in the future. You just never know, right? We've got so many different plots to fill, and I would like to fill them all. Anyway, who do we have here with the blue hair? Oh, we just got scary essence. Anyway, we're gonna lots of it as well, apparently. That was great. Chatting to this girl, Pinky. Hi, I'm Pinky. I love the color blue, don't you? You blue, that rhymed. Haha, yay. Now, I think Pinky is on my list, but she's not a must-have. There is one here that is an abso-freaking-loot must-have. So let me just talk to the other one that's not on my must-have list, and that is this little guy. This little guy in his onesie. Is Jeremy. Whoa, was I sleeping? My name's Right, Jeremy, it's not going to be you. It's going to be this girl with the pencils in her hair. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure it's her. Now I'm concerned that it's not. Oh yeah, it totally is. It totally is. Elmira. Humph, I'm Elmira. What are you thinking building a town with no library? I'm here to spread the joy of reading. Absolutely you are, and absolutely you're going to have a freaking library, and it's going to go in my garden, because that's like the perfect place for a library, okay? So we are absolutely going to move Elmira in. Okay, so at this point, I'm not going to move a townie in, because, I mean, I could move Pinky in, but she's not on my must-have list, and I really just want to focus on the must-haves right now. Smart choice. I'll wait here while you build a library. I've got you, my girl. I'm so excited. I can't believe that you're here, Elmira, because when I saw that she wants a library, I was like, absolutely, I want a library. So we're going to do that. She was on my must-have list, so I can cross her off the list. She likes spooky essence as well. It's not her favorite, but she does like spooky essence. So I'm going to be really excited to have her here. All right, so here we are in my garden. Where do I want to put the library? We've got Dolly Dehart's costume shop, a blank space, my workshop, and then a blank space, and then Jenny. Maybe I'll put the library between Jenny and my workshop. Let's do that. All right, what's this library gonna look like? Ooh, kind of blue. I would love to try and make this look cute, but I'm not great at building. Sorry about it. Just have a couple of little extra blocks off the side. I don't know how I'm gonna roof that. Can I have a look at some other roof pieces? I've never gotten fancy like this with a build before. Now I can't place that roof? What do you mean? Do I need to like turn these around and now can I play? Yes, okay, it looks weird unless, what if I do a double story in the middle and then we put the roof on? Can I then change the direction? Oh, maybe it was better looking that way. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Because then I can have some of these smaller windows on the bottom. I mean, not smaller. They were the big windows, actually, on the bottom. And then maybe I can put some of the smaller windows on the top floor. And then we're going to need, like, the library sign. I'm assuming this is the library sign. That can go in the middle above the door. Beautiful. So then everything else we can use to just decorate with. We've got some like columns. That could be a whole vibe. I think I like these columns better than the round ones, so I don't want to use the rounded ones. And then we can get a couple more up here. I'm thinking I would like to change the color of this library to be something else, right? I do want columns on the corners as well down here, and maybe we need a small window. How big? Although the tall windows are thinner, so maybe it's the taller windows all on the bottom floor, right? And then look, just ignore how bad it looks from the side. We're not even probably going to be looking at it from the side very often. It's totally fine. I just want to get all of my columns placed and then I'll put the windows on. For some reason, it's not letting me place windows everywhere that I thought I would be able to place windows, so I'll just place them where I can, okay? It's a little weird that I can place them in some places and not in others. Like, why can I place a big one up here, but I can't place one of them up there, you know? Why can't I place one of them? I don't know. I'm just doing what the game is gonna allow me to do, right? All right, so then the only thing I think I would like to do is put my little lion. Where is that? Is that just a little statue? Yeah, he can just chill. He can just chill right there. Okay, so now I would like to have a look at the colors, right? What colors? I'm kind of thinking like a brown vibe, right? Maybe a brown or like a beige? Yeah, maybe it's the beige that I'm thinking of. I think that looks pretty cute. With a dark roof to contrast. Well, can we change the colors of the columns? No, we can't. That's okay. That is a-okay. I think that's a pretty cute library if I do say so myself. I'm proud of myself for going a little bit out of my comfort zone as well. Anyway, there's Elmira's library. Shall we go in and take a look and see what she wants me to build for her? I'm really excited. All right. Wow. So far, so nice. I'm assuming maybe we could get a new bookshelf would be really nice. Oh my gosh, your bed is so cute. I want that blueprint. Give me. Also, I'm loving your wallpaper with the plum bobs on it. That's adorable. All right, Elmira, what do you want me to make for you, my girl? Well, look who it is, the sim who built me an empty library. Well, my girl, I didn't want to build you a full one and then have you hate it. Like, she's a bit grumpy and I get that. That's fine. Tell me what you want and I will do it for you, my girl. It is all good. Call this a library? Where are all the books? Well, my girl, what is that essence? I've not come across worm essence. Maybe it's one that can be found in the junkyard that I haven't found yet. Interesting. Anyway, a bookshelf with worm essence. I'm assuming that's worm. Tell me where I can find that, please, my girl. Did you notice? Some trees give you light wood while some give you dark wood. Dark wood's classier. Maybe that's not worm, but a dark wood? I don't know. So it is not in fact a worm, but it is dark wood. Now, how do I find dark wood? I know how to get dead wood, but what about dark wood? Okay, so apparently dark wood can be obtained by chopping cute or studious trees. I don't want to abandon the task. Let me now go. Do we have some cute or studious? I was going to say, how do I get out of here? Do I have some cute or studious trees somewhere in my garden? We've got the bookshelf tree. This is a bookshelf tree? I'm pretty sure that's a bookshelf tree right here. That should be a studious tree. Yes, it is. So then how do I chop it? With the axe, it says chop. Is that going to get rid of the tree, though? I can just plant another one, though, because I've got 15 textbooks. Okay, so I've got 10 dark wood. If I stomp that tree, and then I can plant another textbook right here so that it's the same kind of tree. Cool. I need to find another tree. Another tree to chop, maybe. I can prospect over here. Did I know that I could prospect over here? What is this? Oh, this is next to the amphitheater. Okay, well, I don't know if it's an amphitheater, but that's just what I'm calling it, right? This area is, again, it's so big. It's like I can't remember. That's my raven tree area. I've got to have some more trees. Surely bananas are light wood. I can tell that by the actual trunk of the tree. Okay, so that's fine. That's going to be a light wood tree. This is a kitten tree. It's got, surely kitten would be a cute essence, right? It's also got a dark trunk. I can see that. So let me chop that. Okay, I've got 20 dark wood now, which is fabulous. Let's stomp that and I will plant another kitten tree. And we have enough to go and build the item that we need to build, the bookshelf, because I think it only takes 12 if memory serves. Let's go to my workshop though, which is over here somewhere. This way? Yes. Okay, I haven't been to my garden a whole lot, so I'm still learning my way around this area, but at least I have a workshop here. So let's work on a task for Elmira. We'll make a bookshelf. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, by the way. I actually don't know. This is an actual bookshelf. Does this mean I'm gonna have an actual bookshelf from my house now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's gonna use 12 pieces exactly, so I'm not even gonna need to get creative, which is so good. But speaking of that, I do have to say a big thank you. Just while I am building this and I'm forgetting how to do anything for a second, it's fine. It tends to happen when it's been a while since I've played MySims. So it's just this one same piece. Oh, so easy. You love to see it. But I do have to say a big thank you because I am relatively new to MySims, right? And I have to say a big thank you because those of you more experienced players, you leave comments with tips and you're so nice about it. And I got a comment on the last video about placing essences and how I could have made the mirror look much cuter if I'd done it a different way, but it was such a nice comment and I read it and I was like, oh my god, of course, that makes so much sense. And I felt kind of stupid, but not because the comment was worded in a way that made me feel stupid, just because I should have realized, right? But just thank you for being so nice in the comments, those of you that are more experienced and are watching. And I hope that even though I'm not experienced, that you're still enjoying watching me play anyway. This is so cute. I'm so excited to have a bookshelf. from my house. It's gonna be so nice to have a bookshelf from my house. Anyway, let's get the dark wood essence out and we're gonna paint with that. I'm so excited. And now that I keep getting tips from you guys about things that I didn't know, it's going to really enrich. Like, getting creative is not going to be difficult ever again with the tip that I got in the last video. So thank you so much for that. Okay, we've got this beautiful dark wood grain. I think I like the wood grain. A lot of the furniture that is already in the library has the wood grain texture. So I think I want to just keep on with the wood grain texture, just making it a darker wood, right? And the ding of approval? You'll love to hear that, right? That's a bookshelf all made. Let's go and deliver that to Elmira. And also I do have to hope that I'm pronouncing her name correctly. It's Elmira Clamp, and we do have her MySim figure in The Sims 4. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I didn't mean to talk to you. I actually wanted to give you a bookshelf for the library. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It has to go on one of those panels next to that bench seat over there, right? Anyway, there's the bookshelf, and do I get to make another one? Because if I don't, I'm probably going to want to make another one. But we're going to chuck that one there. Now that's better. You're not wrong, my girl. I'm so glad you like it. All right, what's next on the agenda for you, my girl? Tell me you like that bookshelf. Oh, she's jumping for joy. Me too whenever I see books, right? What's next for you, my girl? What am I supposed to do? Stamp my books on the floor? I need a desk. Okay, my girl, you don't have to be so demanding. What is that, Essence? Oh, no. I know about the dark wood, but what's that? The vase? I don't think I have that one yet. Okay, well, we're going to make a desk and a chair. That's totally fine. I'm going to need you to tell me where to get that one from, though, I think, my girl, please. According to a book I read, terracotta pottery was buried by an ancient forest-dwelling civilization, so by prospecting in the forest. I've explored all of the places in the forest to prospect. Hold on, let me have a look at my essence list that I've been making. Ah, prospecting over the log. Well, there we freaking go. Okay, thank you so much, Elmira, for that reminder. Let's head on over to the forest. I'm so excited that we're going to have we officially do have a little library now, don't we? Now that we've got that bookshelf in there, very good. All right, so we're here in the forest. We're over the log, but I think I need to go over the log again because there's another log over here. Oh, hi, Wendelin. There's another log over here. I have a feeling that over here is where, by Raven's house, is where we get the essence, right? The terracotta essence. All right, I didn't even see how many I've got, but I may as well just see if I can find some. And we'll see how many I've got. I only need 4, I think, so I may already... Oh, well, I've got enough, right? But hey... That's fine. I'll just get some extra in case I need to get creative, okay? Hey, did you know that 80% of you watching right now have not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build videos and creator sim videos, and even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. With 11 terracotta, I'm going to go. Now, I should also check because I think dark wood was what I needed as well. I'm going to need some more dark wood, right? So in total, I'm going to need 13 dark wood. So how much dark wood do I have right now is the question. 8. Okay, so I need to go and squash another tree, right? I need to go and stomp on another tree, chop another tree, right? All good. 18 dark wood. That should be enough for this. Let's stomp on that and I'll plant another textbook tree so that we don't lose out on the textbook essence because we might very well need it for the library, right? All right, and let's go and make this desk and this chair. I wonder what kind of desk and what kind of chair. Are we going to have a new desk and chair blueprint? For Elmira, we'll start with the desk. Desk puzzle. I'm intrigued. Let's see what a desk puzzle is. Ooh. It's fancy. I would not need to get creative at all with this one because we only need to use 8 essences on this. I'm a little confused by it though. Just having a look, like there's some pieces that don't make sense to me. Like we've got this little cutout right here that like there, you can see there's a little space. That doesn't quite make a lot of sense. Let's just see what this looks like because I can't, like I said, I can't quite picture it right now looking like this, right? I think it's just going to be a really fancy looking desk. And look, if this is the desk that Elmira herself is going to be using, then why not? Let's just give her a super fancy looking desk, right? Because there we go, we've built it. Yeah, it's just a... Look, I actually don't really like it. But it's fine. I've built it now, so now I know what it looks like. And look, it's an interesting desk. It just looks a bit too higgledy-piggledy, and I don't think Elmira would really like it. Is it Elmira or Elmira? I'm so sorry for not knowing. Anyway, I've got to use 4 of the terracotta in this, but I've also got to use 4 of the dark wood. And I'm just going to use the dark wood on the base for a second. All right. And then maybe the back 2 pieces as well can be dark wood. And then maybe for some of these pieces, I can use the terracotta. There it is. 11 I've got. So I've got plenty. So maybe just random. Let's have a look. Maybe I should do it on the bigger piece. Have a look at what we've got on the bigger piece. So we've got this one, this one, this one. Okay, I'm thinking this pattern piece we can use a couple of places, right? There maybe, and there. We got the ding of approval. And then maybe we can just use some dark wood for the rest. Look, it's interesting. I don't love it. Like I said, I just don't really love this desk. That's all of my dark wood used. I need one more piece to be painted with terracotta, and it'll be just this little tiny little end piece. Look, I don't know if I'm gonna love that, but yeah, as a matter of fact, I kind of hate it. What if I paint all of the top of the desk and the terracotta? Yeah, I don't love that. Also, I don't understand why there's this gap here, right? Anyway, that's going to be the desk we're going to do for Elmira, because that's the desk that I've done for Elmira. Anyway, work on a task for Elmira. A chair with 9 essences. Okay, we're not going to do a normal chair. I don't think a futuristic chair would be good either. Chair modern or chair ornate? The modern chair is what we used in Sir Vincent's place, and the ornate chair is what we've used at my house in the dining chairs. I'm thinking maybe a modern one for her. Let's go with a modern one. And I don't think I'll need to get creative with this one as well, so that's even better, right? Beautiful. All right, so that's the building of it done. Let's get, let me zoom in for a second, and let's get painting. So this one only needs 9 dark essence, but we might be able to have a look at maybe using some other essence on the cushioning of the chair. Would be nice. I'll have a look at what studious essence we've got. She does like spooky essence though. So I could use spooky essence on the chair, like maybe the raven essence or something. I don't know. But let's just get the base of it painted with the dark wood. 7, 8, and the ding of approval after this one. Beautiful. And then I reckon for the rest of the chair, we can use a different essence. So I'm wondering what studious essences do we have that could have a nice little ornate patterning? And by that I mean essences that have a studious vibe. Okay, well, we've got a lot of greens happening in the library, so what if we use the organic essence, which has a lot of green, like leaf patternings? I feel like that would be nice to go with on the cushioning of this chair. So let's find here, we've got organic, and I should have enough. This leaf patterning I think could just be really cute. Yeah, I like that. Cool, let's go deliver the desk and the chair. All right, my girl, I am back with some more things for you. Something needs to go in between there, right? I'm going to put her desk there for a second, and depending on what the last thing is that we're going to be building, then we can move it somewhere else, right? That's a good sturdy desk. My stamping arm is quite strong, you know. Not bad, SezRawrr, not bad. I'm glad you like it, my girl. Elmira has given you a bookshelf blueprint as a reward for being so well behaved in her library. That's fabulous. Thank you so much. That's so exciting. Okay, look, she's telling me to shh. I'm sorry. I'm excited. And you are too. You should shush, my girl. Anyway, let's see what else she wants me to do for her. They're noisy and they rot your brain, but can I get a television? Can't miss my soaps. Well, a television and a couch will be for her room. Okay, we need 21 dark wood for this. That's okay. Yes, I absolutely can do those things for you, my girl. Let me go and get some more dark wood. Ooh. All right, I've officially got 30 dark wood essence, so I don't think we'll need any extra than that. That's enough for me to get creative on anything, right? And so let's go and get this built, get the TV and the couch built. Let's do this. Work on a task for Elmira. Let's start with the TV. This one only needs 5 essence. It's a little itty bitty guy. Okay. Well, I'm not going to need to get creative. That's totally fine. There's the, it's a little flat screen though. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's get painting this then. We just need to paint it with the dark essence, so it's just going to be the dark wood essence all over the back of it, right? That wood grain. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got the ding of approval. That's the TV all done. We still have 23 dark wood essence to build the couch with. Work on a task for Elmira. Let's make a couch with 16 essence. Ooh, a couch or a couch funky? The couch funky is what we built for DJ Candy. So I might just do a normal couch because I don't think she'd want a funky couch. I would need to get creative twice, which I can definitely do, in order to have enough essences for this, right? All right, and then I don't really want to get creative with the actual couch cushions that you sit on either. But I think I would like to... Oh, actually, I counted wrong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to get creative 4 more times. I can definitely do that, though. Because on the side pieces, I can, instead of using the full length of these boards, I can use these little half boards. That'll be totally fine. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then over the other side, I can do the exact same thing. And then I don't think I'd need to get creative any more than that. It does, however, mean that I would need to use the wood texture on the entire couch. Oh, hold on, but there's like a beautiful red color that I could use on the couch as well. I was going to say, I don't want this couch to look wooden. So we're going to use the wood essence throughout, but for the base of it, we'll use the dark wood. And then for the cushions and the backing, we can use like this beautiful reddy color. So let's get the wood swatch on the casters, of course, and even perhaps the side frame here. And then on the rest of the pieces, we can use not this red, but this red, I reckon. Okay, but maybe I'm also going to want to change like these ones to also be red. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice vibe for Elmira. Let's go and deliver them. All right, so in your personal space, we have this space here next to your sink. So I guess that's where we're going to put your TV and your couch, right? Oh, no, you've got the perfect spot for the TV to go. Right up here. You laid it out for me, my girl. I didn't even need to think about it. So let's get your couch out now. Maybe we can stick that at the end of this rug. So pretty much at the edge of her bed. That's a relief. Now I can find out if Brandon marries Maxine, even though Margot is Corey's sister. It's all the drama, right? Very good. Shh. Elmira has given you a table blueprint to keep you quiet, and it's working. But not for very much longer. Okay. Do you have anything else you want me to make? It's very loud in my ears, Elmira, but I'm glad that you love it. Look at you stamping, my girl, even though I got your stamping desk. Anyway, do you have something else that you want me to do for you, my girl? You do. I'm excited. What's it gonna be? Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got to make, oh, interesting. It's like we're doing different genres for the bookshelves. Now, does this space really say quiet place to study to you? Let's remodel with books. I love that idea. Okay, so you want me to make a scary essence bookshelf with 20 essences. That's okay. With some tips I've recently learned, I can do that. With 20 roses for romance, and with happy essences, maybe just a general fiction, right? I love that vibe though. Okay, so I need 20 scary, 20 happy, 20 rose. I don't know if I've got rose essence. I know that I've absolutely got happy essence and scary essence. Yeah, I've got enough happy. I've got well and truly enough scary. Rose essence, though. I don't know if I've got any rose essence. I've got 9. Okay, I need to look at my essence list to see where I get rose essence from. Okay, in the forest general world, roses. That's what I've got written down on my essence list. General world could be just on trees. In the dark time, nice and spooky, right? Okay, so it's making me think that there's got to be a rose tree. Is this roses? I have found it. Very good. Okay, let's water this tree. I'm going to get my rose essences. I will meet you back at the workshop when we go and make these bookcases, right?
5 minutes later.
All right, we are making a scary bookshelf. Ooh, a bookshelf notched. What is that? Is it going to be super fancy? Oh, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I wouldn't need to get creative. I just don't think I like that. I think I want my bookshelves to be cohesive with the one we've already got in the library. So I think I'm just going to make a standard bookshelf. Work on a task for Elmira. Let's get started on the scary one, just a standard bookshelf. And I'm going to need to get a little bit extra creative with this one because this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pieces. So I'm going to need to use 8 little extra pieces, but I learned a trick. I learned a trick, a little tip that's going to make me able to use that super easily, right? Okay, so let's just get this built and then we'll get right to it. Okay, so the extra tip that I learned. So I've used 12 pieces here, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes. So I need to use 8 more pieces. And the extra tip that I found for using extra essences was grabbing like the tiniest little cube and chucking down however many extra pieces I need just out the back, because that's going to be 8 separate pieces that I can paint with enough essences to cover the essences that I need to use for this task. And 20. So I've now used 20 pieces in the creation of this bookshelf. And now I've got enough pieces to paint my 20 essences, and it doesn't muck up how the bookshelf is going to look. So let's get the scary essence out and let's see what colors we're going to be using to paint the scarier bookshelf, right? The horror themed bookshelf. What swatches do we have in the scary essence? Oh, I kind of feel like, I wonder if maybe on the outer shelves we can use the purple bats, right? And then maybe on the inner shelves we'll use just a straight purple, right? Just so from the outer shelves, you know, this is the scary books. And then we can just paint with purple for the little blocks we've got at the back to get the ding of approval. There we go. Thank you once again for the tips on getting creative, because that just looks like a normal bookshelf. Love that. Very good. Let's get started on the next one. So the next one we're going to do is going to be the romance one. So it's just going to be the same thing. We're making the same bookshelf, just we're going to use the rose essence this time. So I'll be right back with you once the bookshelf is made and we're up to painting. All right, so this time I laid my little extra 4 cubes on each side out differently. So we've still used the right amount of pieces, but I actually kind of blended them in even more. There it is. Let's get painting then. What swatch are we going to use in the rose essence? Okay. I kind of like this one. That one's going to be the outside of the shelf. And then on the inside, we could do just the red shelves. And also to paint my cubes at the back. Beautiful. We are all done for this bookshelf too. Very good. 2 out of 3 all done. Let's make the happy one. So I'll be right back once I've worked on a task for Elmira, creating a happy bookshelf with the happy essence. Let's just get up to the painting part. All right. So let's get to painting with the happy essence and see what pattern we're going to be using on this one, right? Let's have a look. The stars are pretty cute. I reckon it's going to be the stars for this one, the outside of this one. That's going to be so cute. And then we can use, I'll have a look at both the blue and the yellow and see which do I like better. No, I think it's the blue. I think it's the blue shelves to match. And beautiful. All done. All bookshelves made. Let's go and deliver them to the library. Look at the library at night, by the way. I love that. That's a whole vibe. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to move the desk. I know. I'm going to move the desk and I'm going to pop it in her personal room. Sorry about it. I just am. Because I'm going to want space to put these bookshelves in the main library room, right? Don't tell me to shh. It's the middle of the night. There is no one here, Elmira. Anyway, let's grab the happy bookshelf and maybe we can place that on the wall here in between these columns. Beautiful. There's one. And I'm going to grab the romance one. We'll chuck that down here. I've got to find space for one more though. And the issue is there's not really space for one more. So I'm going to have to just do some rearranging, I think. Sorry to do this to you, but I got to just rearrange your stuff, right? Because there's not enough space, my girl. You have not given me enough space to put the last bookshelf. There we go. Now that's a library full of books. You are not wrong, my girl. Yahoo! Whoops, shh. Thank you for all your work. I guess you can go play now, quietly. Very good. Elmira has given you a book pile decorative. Don't bend the pages, never. Do not tell me that you fold over the corner of the pages. Look, I was guilty of that when I was a child. As an adult, absolutely not. That's what bookmarks are for. Anyway, with that being said, we have finished doing all of the things for the library for Elmira. She loves the horror one, yes to the romance one, and hell yes to the fiction one as well. So very good. Does she have anything else to say to me? No, she's ready to go to sleep. I'll let her go to sleep. That's fine. I'm hoping that we're going to be bringing on the morning very, very soon. So I'm going to head into the square and we'll just see. I just want to see who we're going to have in the hotel, okay? If I can move another townie in, that would be absolutely freaking great.
The next morning.
Well, good morning to SezTopia once again from my house because it was taking a little bit too long for morning to come around. So I just went to go and sleep, right? Let's go and find out who we've got at this hotel. If there's another commercial sim, I could move them in. That'd be great. But I'm hoping there's going to be a townie that I would like to move in as well. Okay, we've got some interesting choices, okay? There's two that I'm going to debate between straight away, I think. Let's have a chat to this one because he's not on the list. All right, Flipper. Hi there, little fish. This seems like a nice town, but it's too hot. Wouldn't you like to cool off by swimming in a pool? I'm going to say no to Flipper for the second. Who are you, my guy? I have a feeling you're also not on my list. My dude? Gordon. Oh, we've spoken to Gordon before. Well, hello there, friend. My name is Gordon. I'm looking for a nice quiet town where I can catch up on my reading. Well, now would be the time because now we've got a library. But no, I don't think I'm going to have you here as well. So, I need to know, who are you? I like your skirt. Linda. Oh, hello there. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to seem bold. My name is Linda. You were not bold at all. That is okay, Linda. Linda is also not on my list, but there's two that I think might be. I think this one might be one. I'm not sure. I'm going to need to have a look. I'm going to need to chat to you and see if you're on my list. Annie Radd is on my list and she is a townie and she's a must-have. I decided I need Annie Radd. Anyway, yo, what's going on, SezTopia? I'm Annie Radd. Are you ready to rock? I am, because Annie Radd is a rock star and I've decided that absolutely Annie Radd will be living here. But there's also another really interesting character that we've got here as well, and it's Dr. F. Okay, Dr. F, we have a MySims figure for in The Sims 4. My name is Dr. F. The F stands for robots. No worries, Dr. F. Now, Dr. F is a commercial sim. He is on my list, but he's not as a must-have. But I think it would still be pretty cool to have Dr. F in the town. So we're going to move Annie Radd in because she is a must-have on my list, right? She's a rock star. Sure thing. I'd love to add SezTopia to my world tour. Absolutely. Okay, well, maybe... Where are we going to move Annie Radd? I'm thinking maybe... Do I want her to live in my garden? Or do I want her to have a house by the beach? That would be a pretty rad place to have a mansion because she's a rock star, right? Is by the beach. So maybe we're going to move someone into the desert for the first time and it's going to be to the beachy area in the desert specifically. Okay? So let's go and do that. Oh, that's exciting. And then I do think I'll take Dr. F as well, but we might do Dr. F's stuff in the next episode. That's all. But let's get Annie Radd moved in because she's, like I said, she's a must-have. Now, I want her to have prime real estate. So it's either going to be this one or this one. I reckon this one. Let's go for this one. Move in sim, Annie Radd. Oh, this is so exciting. A new area as well. Okay. Now, I did say mansion, right? I did say mansion. I kind of want to flip this around. So we've got a little arrow shape happening here for her. She's got like the exact same house stuff as Rhonda, I've just realized. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So I guess her house is going to be really similar to Rhonda. Now, I don't know if Annie Radd specifically loves spooky, but like I said, I just decided she needed to be a part of my town because she's a rock star and I am a big music person. So I just decided that she just needs to live here, right? And I guess she'll tell us once we finish building her house and get her inside. She'll tell us what she likes, right? What she wants us to build of more for her. What essence she would like us to use. Okay, well that's going to be your house, Annie Radd. I hope you like it. Let's go and... Ooh!
Bronche, poodoo donche, bronche bizarre. Chambre, poodoo jobre, chambre bizarre.
How do I get one of them for my house? I want one. Annie Radd, you were so cool straight away. Oh, my girl, I'm going to wake you up because I want to chat to you really quick. What essence would you like me to do more of for your house? Wow, my own private place where I can crash between shows? Wicked. Indeed. Let me chat to you again. Did you hear about the new game, Axe Mavens? You rock out and get the point soars. Rock? Are you talking about like Guitar Hero? Because that is my thing. Guitar Hero Rock Band. Rock Band is so much better than Guitar Hero in my opinion. But look, I love those games. Anyway, that's really cool. I'm going to chat to you one more time, my girl. Yo, SezRawrr, we need to fill this place wall to wall with fun stuff. It'll like foster my creative nature, right? Absolutely. So I'm going to make a list of all the townies that I have and what essences they want me to use so I can make some stuff for them. But that's going to be it, I think. Wow, we just moved Annie Radd in and that's so exciting. And I have a plan for next episode. We are definitely going to move Dr. F in. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this video of building a library for Elmira and moving in a new townie as well in MySims. I loved this episode. I love reading. I love books. I love a good library. And I'm so glad that we have Elmira as a part of this town now. Super excited and intrigued for next episode when we're going to be moving in Dr. F. It's very interesting. So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of my Sims or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you'd liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever and I will see you in the next video. Bye!